Good day, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. This is Crypto Solomon coming at you with another video. Not your keys, not your crypto. Get it off the exchange. So I'll try and keep this video short and sweet and to the point. There was another hack on a crypto exchange just last night or yesterday called Deribit, I believe is how they pronounce it. So forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. They had $28 million stolen from their hot wallet. Now, if you don't understand what hot wallet means, it means that it's another way of storing your crypto, and it's storing it live. Um, so what happened was the exchange, or what the CEO had explained was that they actually have about 90% or 99% of their crypto that they have in a cold wallet, which is good cold storage, which I'll talk about a little bit later, and they leave 1% of it in a hot wallet. I always said that I don't encourage a hot wallet because of what happened. That means that it's still live and it can still be hacked. Do what you want. Just telling you this is what I think in my opinion. And the funny part is that I actually had just did an interview with a friend of mine, and I was actually just talking about this last week about you know educating people on storing using a cold storage wallet. I do. I use a Ledger Nano S Plus to be exact. Not telling you that's what you have to use, just saying that's what I use. So with that also happening to that exchange, you have other exchanges that have the opportunity to just pull the plug, as they see fit. Everybody's talking about CFI, DeFi exchanges, which we'll talk about in another video. So you have earlier this year, I think it was back in June, a company called Celsius. It's a crypto exchange where you can buy, purchase, stake your crypto. They went bankrupt. Well, they ended up going bankrupt, but they what is it? Most of these exchanges now they're saying, when it really is a quote unquote rug pull, they're saying, oh, we're having technical difficulties, or just something's going on with our system. They're just you can tell it's an excuse or it's some BS. It turns out, then actually a week or two later, they ended up filing for bankruptcy. Well, a lot of people had their crypto on the exchange. Now, one of the things, Celsius is a little unique in the fact that they were offering high interest rates. Since I brought that up, don't fall for high interest rates. If it's an exchange offering really high interest rates for staking, I wouldn't go for it. I do a little bit of very little staking with some of my crypto, and I always do a very minimal amount. Personally, I use crypto.com. It's just my preferred exchange. If and when I do any staking, um, but I wouldn't leave a considerable amount. But yeah, there are a lot of people that lost a lot of money. Unfortunately, life savings. I heard a story of a some guy. His dad put $400,000 of his retirement all into Celsius, and not sure if he was actually staking it. Now, when I say $400,000, I mean he purchased $400,000 worth of crypto and just left it on the exchange. I don't know if he was, staking most of it or what. I even know, not personally, but of a YouTuber, a crypto YouTuber, actually a couple that had some money on exchange. You have some of us like myself, we use different exchanges for various reasons. Um, but one was saying they had, I think, $1 million or something. He has way more than that, but still, that's not the way you want to lose $1 million. Some couple hundred thousand, and some people chasing high yield interest. People, if it's seems like it's too good to be true, it probably is. I think Celsius was offering 18% interest, which is that's I mean it sounds good, but damn. Another company, Voyager. Well, they ended up going bankrupt because they had loaned a lot of money to a company called Three Arrows Capital. I think they loaned them like 655 million, almost $700 million Three Arrows Capital defaulted on paying them back, so um, they lost out, and so FTX, which is ran by Sam Bankman-Fried, now is going to be purchasing Voyager. So just something to think about. Also, keep in mind that these, crypto's still really new. So since the government, at least the American government, doesn't have, it's not regulated. It's not FDIC insured like your money being in a bank is. Some of these crypto exchanges, they do have their own insurance. Debit, who just was hacked through their hot wallet just yesterday. The CEO just actually watched an interview on them. He did say that they do offer insurance, and they had $28 million worth of crypto that was stolen. They did say that they will be covering those losses. So that's very good. Um, Crypto.com, which, like I said, I purchased a bulk of my crypto through. They offer up to 300. I think they have about 350 million. I think the last I checked when I got into when I started using them. So yeah, just make sure you keep your get your crypto off the exchange, no matter how safe you think it is. I mean, if you're being lazy, I understand. It's just one less thing. Especially as us adults, one more thing that we have to keep track of. I mean, it's your money. This is, some of us have our life savings in here, and anything could happen. Actually, the CEO of Deborah, he was just saying he was priding himself that they've been around since 2016 and they never had a hack, and look what happened. And so you just don't know. Some of these companies, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They could be saying anything. Celsius was forging their books, for however long they've been around. And it turns out that when they I forgot who it was that wanted to was thinking about acquiring 'em. I think it was Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX. Found out they were $1.2 billion in the red. Like, where did all that money go? You know what I mean? So anyway, get your crypto off the exchanges. Um, even I'll tell you, even I personally thought, last year that nothing was going to happen, but once the crypto market started tanking, what, there was the big crash last year, flash crash back in, I think, September. Everything came back, then everything's been going down. Crypto companies are letting people go, laying people off. Crypto.com itself had all kinds of plans for advertisements scheduled. They last year they dropped $800 million on changing the Staples Center to now it's Crypto.com Center. If you don't already know, and a lot of other things that they're investing in to get to spread the word of crypto and get their name out there. They are a good exchange. I personally think they are. It's one that I personally trust to use, but I still have my crypto off of there. I put it in a cold wallet. Um, Again, you do what you want. Just saying, I don't really care for a hot wallet because, again, look what happened with Debit. And some exchanges, they do offer that you can use their hot wallet. I'm just not a fan of that, and that's exactly a reason why. So I encourage you to get a cold storage wallet. That being any, and there's several different types of cold storage that you can use. I personally use the Ledger Nano S Plus. They're not paying me to advertise this. This is something that I use. I did some research on different types of cold storage wallets to use. I and I just like Ledger just because that's what a lot of other YouTubers are using. There are some that use, and they show other types of cold wallets that they like to use. Personally, I did research. I just feel comfortable with that. The Ledger Nano or the Ledger company has been around and a pretty trusted company as far as the Ledger goes. So yeah, so just a quick video. And want to keep rambling, but Get your stuff off the exchange. Get all your crypto off of there. If you want to leave a little bit, I know some people have a strategy. They do some trading. If you want to leave some on there to trade, I understand. I get it. But whatever it is that you choose to use, also make sure you get it. If you, I tr- not advised to go through Amazon, but if you choose to go through Amazon, make sure that that particular cold wallet is coming from directly from the manufacturer. I heard a story from another a very experienced YouTuber that he realized that his ledger was hacked and realized that it came from a third party. So make sure that you also get your cold storage wallet from a very credible manufacturer. I personally did order mine off Amazon. I did make sure that it came directly from the Ledger company itself, which, as you know, Amazon will show you exactly where, or it should be showing exactly what company is sending you, or whatever it is you're purchasing is coming directly from the manufacturer if it is really that important to you. So just appreciate you listening. Remember, not your keys, not your crypto. Get it off the exchange. Until next time, have a great day, great evening.